All right, welcome back. We're going to go over AWS CloudFormation for machine learning. Before we get started, hit the like button, subscribe, and share with anyone you know taking the AWS Machine Learning Associate exam. So, AWS CloudFormation is Amazon's infrastructure as code service, enabling declarative resource provisioning through YAML or JSON templates. Rather than manually configuring through consoles, you define the entire infrastructure. That means EC2s, S3s, security groups, load balancers, and CloudFormation automatically deploys and manages the resources in proper dependency order. So this matters for AI and machine learning workflows where reproducibility, repeatability, and cost efficiency are critical. CloudFormation ensures environments like SageMaker notebooks, EC2 training clusters, and feature stores deploy consistently across development and production. So what are the core capabilities? So CloudFormation uses declarative syntax. You specify what you want, not how to create it. Stack-based deployment groups resources as units. Change sets preview, update impacts before applying changes. Drift detection identifies manual modifications made outside CloudFormation, and then Application Composer provides resource graph visualization. Okay, so how do you automate this, right? CloudFormation automates SageMaker workflows by creating notebook instances, training jobs, models, and endpoints declaratively. Data ingestion pipelines deploy S3 buckets, Lambda functions, glue jobs, and event bridge rules together. Feature stores and APIs automate DynamoDB tables, API gateway, and Lambda configurations. Security and monitoring set up IAM roles, VPCs, CloudTrail, and CloudWatch for secured machine learning infrastructure. Okay. Let's go to costs. All right. So CloudFormation itself is free. You pay only for the created resources like EC2, S3, or RDS. CloudFormation reduces costs by enabling automated teardown of resources after hours, bulk tagging for cost tracking, and preventing orphaned resources through lifecycle management. So how do you create this in the console? Well, okay, so let's go over here. Just like that, CloudFormation. All right, go over here. Create the stack. All right. You can upload the, wait, did I do that? Stack, create the stack with new resources. All right, choose a template. Specify the template's location. You can upload it, sync from Git. So set it for the URI, which I don't think, yeah, damn it. Okay, so we're not gonna do this. All right, so from here, you'd have that JSON or YAML that would contain the configuration. Be able to go next, specify the details, specify the options, right? So that would be EC2s, S3s, you know, with what is it, T2 medium, T2 micro, whatever, right? And then make sure the IAM roles are within this, within key value pairs for your tags, and be able to launch, right? Then you can update the stack with your networking. So you can set the stack over here. Let's say for this, you can set it to update the stack, right? Make a quick change. So you could do that to update the template with elastic IPs or new security groups, or any new instances with network interfaces or EIPs, right? And then from there, CloudFormation would create the new resources in the dependency order and replace the originals from what you did. And it would clean up those obsolete resources. So from here, you'd be done, and you can have your information, your resources out there. And to delete, you would click this delete button, which we're not going to do. And then AWS will delete all the associated resources in the correct order. So you want to avoid manually deleting those resources, just because CloudFormation will maintain that stack integrity and try to recreate them. All right. And you just want to maintain that integrity so it doesn't have an error when trying to destroy it later on. So let's go over here. All right. So what are the application composer? Yeah, okay. So Application Composer provides drag and drop interfaces for visually editing and viewing CloudFormation templates. So you can launch this from the CloudWatch console, or for the CloudFormation console, boom. Okay. Oh, is it no longer here? Stack sets. Oh, no, it's not here. Ah, damn it. So this used to be here. So you could basically view the logical connections between the components. So it just shows a graph, shows the code and the visual elements. Sorry for that. Okay, so what's the machine learning infrastructure benefit? So reproducibility ensures that machine learning experiments run on consistent infrastructure. Automation can cover everything from training clusters to inference and APIs. And then you have cost controls built in that can automatically destroy the dev stacks outside of work hours, right? With those tags, you can have auditability to track all infrastructure changes through version controlled templates and cross environment parity to enable seamless movement from dev, staging to production. So remember this for the exam. When anyone's talking about, when any questions are talking about reproducible infrastructure, automating machine learning environment creation, or managing resources like life cycles consistently, CloudFormation will provide those infrastructure as code foundation and questions for scalable machine learning operations. So before we get going, hit the like button, subscribe, and share with anyone taking the AWS Associate Machine Learning exam, and have a good day. Thank you.